PMTC annual conference, Private Motors Truck Conference ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈ annual 2026 Niagara Falls ਦੇ ਇਸ ਹਾਲ 'ਚ ਹੋ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ। Let's see the full report.
PMTC यानी कि प्राइवेट मोटर ट्रक काउंसिल ऑफ कैनेडा ਆ ਪਿਛਲੇ 50 ਸਾਲਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਸੰਸਥਾ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ ਟਰੱਕਿੰਗ ਇੰਡਸਟਰੀ ਨੂੰ ਸਰਵ ਕਰਦੀ ਆ ਰਹੀ, ਜਿਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਪ੍ਰਾਈਵੇਟ ਫਲੀਟਸ ਨੇ ਉਹ ਇਹਦੇ ਮੈਂਬਰ ਨੇ ਔਰ ਉਹ ਇਸ ਸੰਸਥਾ ਨੂੰ ਮੈਨੇਜ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ। ਸੋ ਇਸ ਸੰਸਥਾ ਵੱਲੋਂ PMTC ਵੱਲੋਂ ਹਰ ਸਾਲ ਇੱਕ ਐਨੂਅਲ ਕਾਨਫਰੰਸ ਆਰਗੇਨਾਈਜ਼ ਕੀਤੀ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ ਔਰ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾਤਰ ਕਾਨਫਰੰਸ ਨਿਆਗਰਾ ਫਾਲਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਔਰ ਇਸ ਸਾਲ ਵੀ ਫਾਲਸ ਵਿਊ ਕੈਸੀਨੋ ਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਕਨਵੈਨਸ਼ਨ ਸੈਂਟਰ ਹੈ ਉੱਥੇ ਰੌਣਕਾਂ ਲੱਗੀਆਂ ਹੋਈਆਂ ਨੇ, ਜਿੱਥੇ ਫਲੀਟਸ ਨੂੰ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਵੀ ਇਸ਼ੂਜ਼ ਨੇ, ਜਿਹੜੇ ਵੀ ਕੰਸਰਨਸ ਨੇ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਐਡਰੈਸ ਕੀਤਾ ਜਾ ਰਿਹਾ। ਸੋ 2 ਦਿਨਾਂ ਕਾਨਫਰੰਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਰੋਡ ਟੂਡੇ ਮੀਡੀਆ ਗਰੁੱਪ ਨੂੰ ਐਜ਼ ਅ ਮੀਡੀਆ ਪਾਰਟਨਰ ਆਉਣ ਦਾ ਮੌਕਾ ਮਿਲਿਆ ਔਰ ਇੱਥੇ ਕਾਫੀ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਅਸੀਂ ਮੁਲਾਕਾਤ ਕੀਤੀ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਟਰੱਕਿੰਗ ਇੰਡਸਟਰੀ ਇਸ ਵੇਲੇ ਕਾਫੀ ਟਰਬੂਲੈਂਸ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਗੁਜ਼ਰ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ, ਚਾਹੇ ਉਹ ਫॉर ਹਾਇਰ ਇੰਡਸਟਰੀ ਹੈ ਜਾਂ ਪ੍ਰਾਈਵੇਟ ਫਲੀਟਸ ਨੇ। ਇਕੋਨਮੀ ਸਾਡੀ ਇਸ ਵੇਲੇ ਸਟਕ ਹੈ ਟੈਰਿਫ ਵਾਰ ਦੇ ਕਾਰਨ। ਸੋ ਉਮੀਦ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਜਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਹੀ ਆ ਟ੍ਰੇਡ ਵਾਰ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਖਤਮ ਹੋਏਗੀ, ਸਾਡੀਆਂ ਫਲੀਟ, ਸਾਡੀਆਂ ਟਰੱਕਿੰਗ ਇਕੋਨਮੀ ਦੁਬਾਰਾ ਰਿਵਾਈਵ ਹੋਏ ਔਰ ਸੜਕਾਂ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਰੌਣਕ ਵਧੇ ਔਰ ਇਕੋਨਮੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਇੰਪੋਰਟੈਂਟ ਕੰਟਰੀਬਿਊਸ਼ਨ ਟਰੱਕਿੰਗ ਔਰ ਲੌਜਿਸਟਿਕਸ ਔਰ ਸਪਲਾਈ ਚੇਨ ਸੈਕਟਰ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਮਿਲਦੀ ਹੈ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਦੁਬਾਰਾ ਜਾਗ ਆਏ। ਸੋ ਪ੍ਰਾਈਵੇਟ ਮੋਟਰ ਟਰੱਕ ਕਾਉਂਸਿਲ ਕੈਨੇਡਾ ਦੀ ਸਮੁੱਚੀ ਮੈਨੇਜਮੈਂਟ ਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਬਹੁਤ ਮੁਬਾਰਕਬਾਦ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਹਾਂ।
So Pipeline Commercial is used to be part of the Parkland family. So Parkland just been acquired like last November by Sunoco LP. That's a massive player in the US in regards of supply and logistics and so on. So now we're part of the family of Sunoco, and the plan is to keep developing these assets over time to have if possible a national presence. So right now, and with the Pipeline Commercial card, you also have access, to the Chevron location in Western Canada that are based in Alberta and also in BC. So that's mainly what we're doing here is myself and Rowan. We're basically key account managers overseeing, the development of, the business for the trucking industry.
This is for bulk ordering of driver abstracts. So once you hire a driver and you've done your background checks on the driver, this keeps them on ongoing compliance. So automated bulk ordering of driver abstracts, we read the abstracts electronically, create a scorecard for each individual driver, and alerts based on their job role. Do they, if they dropped a license class, do they have missing an endorsement, air brake endorsement, or is there a restriction on the license? We also tally up the convictions, and you can set thresholds with the scorecard. This is the fleet compliance manager, right? So we can automate the ordering for the driver abstracts for the fleet, and then, as I say, we read the individual scorecard. But real productivity tool is that we create a Power BI report. So if you had a fleet of 100 drivers, there might be 5% that are out of compliance in different areas or alerts that are triggered. So very quick, easy way to... No, it's actually a per pay transaction. Well, no. You got to pay for the abstracts and the report card service, but there's not a monthly subscription fee or annual fee to get set up like that. Yeah. The turnaround to get set up once we go through the rules with the fleet manager, it's about a week or so, a week and a half to get set up with the system, and then get your access codes and everything else. So very, very quick and easy to get up and running and keep your fleet compliant. Yeah, web browser based, up in the cloud. You can store the reports. It's all available to the fleet manager or his team to look at. So. Exactly. Yeah. There.
So Turbo Images is a graphic company. We've been in the industry for about 30 years. We won today for nighttime graphics with Cisco. The importance of nighttime graphics is safety, as well as it's dark a lot in Canada, so you might as well get your brand out there for the entire year. We're honorable mention in various other categories as well. But graphics are important. Branding is key with clients today. You need to stand out, and clients like those you see around me invest a lot of money in their brand, and it's important to them.
Great. Thank you, Nitin. I'm so excited to be as part of the Private Motor Truck Carriers Association. It's always been a great group for us, connecting with the industry. Today, Better Together Group is here really to support our clients. We have worked with truckers for a long time. One of the things we have today is our truck driver book that is free online at that QR code. All of Hannah's books are free online. If they just hit that QR code, they can download it. But that one specifically is about truck drivers and helping truck drivers communicate with their kids the values that they bring and the benefit they're bringing to the whole community by doing their job as a truck driver and giving them a vision for if that's something they would want in life. But Better Together Group really is we serve the community and trying to help truck drivers get the jobs they want. I also have a group that I'm a part of that is Drivers Matter. If somebody goes to driversmatter.ca or hits that QR code, we have chaplains available to support people when they are out and alone and they don't know who to call. They can call in and talk to one of our chaplains. The guy who's going to answer the phone is a former owner-operator, a chaplain. He knows how to care for people and help them when they're stuck. So that's one of the things that we do as well.
Yes, I'm so happy to be here at the Pmtc annual conference. They're celebrating a milestone in, again, being involved for truck advocacy. It's so great to being, obviously having this chat here with Road Today and helping out, getting that information about training. So Ontario Truck Training Academy has been in the business for over 27 years. And we're very happy to be partnering with some of the major carriers that are also part of Pmtc. Oh, yes. So consumers, of course, make their choices about, who the consumers are interested in supporting. And we have great relationships with attracting new students to the industry. And then, of course, my other award is because I've been a voice in the industry for now over 25 years. And in 2024, the TTSAO gave me a Lifetime Achievement Award, again, for that advocacy work that I've done. Looking forward to, again, helping anybody who has any questions about truck training. We're located at otta.ca. Check us out. See if there's any interest or any questions that you have.
I work with business owners and in trucking industries, helping them to validate the rates they are getting from their vendors, to make sure that they are getting the best rate in the market. They are not overpaying or overcharged. And I do the assessment and the validation at no risk and no commitment. And if they like to apply our recommendations, when we come with the recommendations, we do it based on a contingency base. So it's in short term, it's risk-free assessment and validation, and it's a self-funded service because we share the savings. If we find savings, we charge fees. No savings, no fees.
My main takeaway from this is complacency is the enemy of prevention. And see something, say something, do something. And I would, again, never wish anybody to be on the employer side of making the family call, which I've been there, and it outright sucks. And I think we all have a responsibility in this business to lead by an example and do the things we say we're going to do. That's what I would leave it with.
Jeff, we started with you today. We started with the video, and again, thank you again for all of your work on that. And it's not easy having to sit there and watch that. But looking at that takeaway piece, I also want to expand on that a little bit. Speaking directly, as you do this, to all the leaders in the room, the key decision makers in the audience. What's that takeaway, and what's that immediate change related to hazard reporting that you want to leave them
As I reflected on this, I was thinking within the culture, everyone comes home safe. And the word home, I was trying to think of something to help me remember myself and to help everyone here. But the home acronym, H being help your employees identify and report hazards. And the O is the organizational shift and that life promise to inspire your hazard and prevention programs and speaking up. And then the M is the motivate the conversations, whether that's through the mentorship, coaching, or empowerment, and having easy and accessible methods. And the E, everyone comes home safe, is a norm in the workplace, and never underestimate your ability to influence and prevent heartbreak and losses on the home front.
Thank you.
I love that. I'm going to steal that, the home piece. Very good.
We are going to open up the questions in a few minutes, but I've got some closing remarks that I want to make. It's funny how many of these, my prep notes that we actually touched on today, which is fantastic. But is there any last piece or anything that any one of you wants to share right now before we I go to the closing remarks and then we go to questions?
No, I just wondering, Joe, are you going to queue up the slide?
Yes,
okay.
And that was part of that. So you probably should have mentioned that at the beginning, but we will have a slide at the very end with 2 QR codes on it. One QR code is for part of the IHSA campaign that will lead you to a lot of resources that you can download directly, and like Michelle said, use them, take them, incorporate them, make them part of your operations, make them part of your day-to-day life. And the second QR code is a link taking you directly to Threads of Life. We saw that not everybody was aware of Threads of Life and what they can offer, so we wanted to make sure that you had that resource there available to you. So, as we go to close here, again, I want to thank all of you for being part of this important discussion. I know it's not always easy. We've heard what a true culture of care can look like. And I think one of the things I took away from it as well is at its core, it's really not that complicated. It does take courage and it takes commitment. So as you leave here, I want you to remember 3 key things. They all came up today. One is keep your promise. Promise that you make every day to do the right thing and to look out for each other. 2 is if you see something, say something. And don't wait, don't assume somebody else will. Your voice could be the reason that somebody makes it home. And that's what this is all about. Number 3, we all have a right to get home safe. Not most days, not when it's convenient, but every single day. Culture doesn't change because of conversations like this. It changes because of what you're all going to do next. So I ask you all to take this message back with you, reinforce it, act on it. The moment you choose to speak up is the moment that you choose to protect somebody else. And that is, at the end of the day, how lives are saved. So I will ask if we can queue up the that one slide now, just so if you're interested, you can access those resources. And we have a few minutes left if we want to open it up to questions for any of our panelists. I see. Sounds ready, guys. Hand
Got one here, and if anybody else has a question, just put your hand up. I'll come and find you.
And there's a slide too. Perfect. Thank you. Go ahead, sir.
Thank you, everyone, for putting together this impactful presentation and for making these resources available. You emphasized on creating a culture of see something, say something, and where employees feel empowered to be able to say whatever they see. Now, in practice, that may generate a lot of issues and feedback. And what's your recommendation, or in your practice, as you would recommend to the leaders or the management, that they be able to prioritize and not get fatigued of these ongoing issues or many issues?
Well, what I would say is, then this is going to be kind of a cheesy acronym. Together, everybody achieves more, which is team. So one manager or one person can't just take on the responsibility of that. I think your layer of support in your team, whether it be your dispatch team, your supervisors, your regional managers, you've got a way to flow your concerns up, up the right way, so that at the lower day-to-day level, that issue is addressed immediately, and the higher level issues are brought up to the senior team.